Greetings, dear ones, I am Kryon of magnetic servants. But you knew that. And so we reach the end of a time that some of you have planned for. And what does it mean to you this day that the four human beings on my left and the one on my right, as my partner sits here, have spoken the same message to you for 3 days? What does it mean to you that there is a synchronicity of spirit that coordinates itself so well, fitting literally into one message in a few words? Could you begin to accept that the message may actually be so after all of this time? Oh, think of what has been said just in these moments. Gaia, do not fear the light. A group of angels, they said, trust your heart. He knows the way. Archangel Michael, you are sentinels of the light. And Tobias, the only one who has walked this earth as a human being, who knows human beings and the way they think, even more than the rest of us, had the profundity to say, trust your heart and give it permission to change. Now what does this tell you? Could there be a common message with 5 entities so different in their scope, so different in their process, representing 5 human beings so different in their personalities, and they all get together and give you the same message? So, dear human being, this is not a time where Kryon is going to give you profundities of teaching. The blackness of space and bring you physics. This is a time when I wish to melt your heart. And it is Kryon who wishes to ask you the question. What about you? Who are you? Who are you really? What brought you to sit in the chair? Could it be that you came here not to look, but to change? And did I not hear a vocal response earlier that said yes? And a moment ago, did you not stand with Gaia and agree? And to my way of thinking, dear human being, that is a contract. What do you do with it? In the teachings that I gave earlier, I made a statement that said it is impossible for a human being to unknow something. You can't forget what you did, and you can't take it back. There is a shift upon this land, and we have all spoken about it. We are not separate. Each of us who you have heard this evening are pieces of the whole, coming through separate human beings, through their filters, through their personalities, through their integrity. not come here to suffer. That you did not come here to go through trial and tribulation. That all of this is so that you can find the Creator inside, one that wishes to be found. And that is the message. Could it be any clearer? Could it be any simpler? Could it be any more loving or direct than that? There are no complexities beyond which you can solve. God does not give you a puzzle that does not have the answer within. And the big issue, and we have said it so many times before, is that you sit here thinking you are singular and you're not. For within you is the very Akashic record of all of your lifetimes, and you can call upon these things. You can look through the eyes that are different. Listen to God. And whose eyes are those that are so different? They belong to the Akash. They belong to the memory. As Archangel Michael said, they belong to the crystalline grid, and that is you. And so, dear human beings, before us we close this time of joy, of sweetness, of laughter, of laughter, of love. And we all tell you something collectively. When it's over, in 3D, it isn't over. For these energies which you have seen this evening are yours to take with you. A piece of us goes with you. You'll never be alone. Have you heard that before? From the lips of Tobias. You're never alone. And you've heard that. And that's because it's so. Tonight, when you are alone, perhaps you wish to walk outside, hold your hands up to the sky, and say, let the shift begin, and let it be me. And some of those things will be a healing. The healing of the heart, of the mind, the tempering of situations that you cannot figure out, and the start of a new human being with different eyes and a different heart and a different way. It has been said in this very panel, you are the ones, sentinels of the light, to lead this entire event. And that is it. And that is it. And so we say in finality that there are so many angels in this room that know your name and that are watching you to see indeed whether you will ask the question, who am I, to change the world? And you can answer that